I miss when times were so much simpler when if you wanted to watch an NFL game, you just grabbed your remote, you turned on the TV, you flipped the channel to CBS, Fox, or NBC, and boom, there you go. There's your football. Now in 2024, you got to download and sign up for all these damn streaming services just to watch 2 games on holidays. Like at this point, you're better off just paying for tickets to watch the game in person. So what's next? You got games on Netflix on Christmas Day. What's going to happen next year? You're going to end up having Thanksgiving games being played on Tubi? I mean, the whole streaming service debacle with the NFL has to be solved. Because there's no reason why we should have to go through all this hassle to watch a few games. Like, why can't they just keep it on CBS and Fox? You see, when they came out a few years ago and said that we all needed to cut the cord, we needed to get rid of cable, we all thought it was going to be something cutting edge. We thought that cutting the cord was for the better. But now that I think about it, me being a lot older, all cutting the cord has been is a major inconvenience. Now, I'm not one of those old heads, you feel me, like my grandparents. It's understandable why they would be frustrated having to download all of these streaming services to watch games. But for a young person like me, my frustration just lies with the fact that I get tired of having to pay $10, $15 just to watch some NFL games for one day. And yes, I do watch some of these games on those sites. I'm not going to reveal those sites. I'm not going to be a snitch, but sometimes those sites don't work for me all the time. Sometimes there's a lot of buffering. It'll be to the point where I just can't watch the game at all because it just pauses so frequently that it makes the game unwatchable. And then when the game actually is able to be watched from some of these websites, it's like 10 minutes behind. So if I have an affordable option to watch these NFL games legally and legitly, I have no problem paying the money. Hell, I have no problem buying a Sunday ticket as long as they give me an option that I can pay monthly. Why do I have to pay an annual fee of $400, $500 fucking dollars to watch all the NFL games? That is absolutely ludicrous to me. Why is it that you just can't give me the option to pay $25, $35 a month to have access to Sunday ticket? I get that we live in a corporate world, and I don't need you guys lecturing to me about it. I understand. But there's a major problem that the NFL has when it comes to inconveniencing their consumers. I get that you got to make money, but it shouldn't be at the expense of putting your consumer through all these damn loops that have to watch these games on holidays. Like, bro, who the hell really uses Peacock? Honestly. And you're telling me for one day out the year, I got to get taxed $10 or $12 just to sign up to Peacock to watch one game? Like, I'm good off that. So when, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Ravens and the Chiefs Texans play on Christmas Day this year, I won't be watching. You know what I'm going to be watching instead? The college football playoffs. Because unlike the NFL, college football doesn't put me through all these loops that I have to go through to watch these games. I don't have to download Amazon Prime, Peacock, Paramount Plus, Netflix to watch these damn games. All I have to do is turn on the TV or turn on my Xbox, then turn on my TV, go to the ESPN app, and boom, the college football playoff games are there for me to watch without any extra hurdles. So I get that the NFL has to make money and times are changing, but all this is just nonsense to me. Like, seriously, why is it that we got to have 4 different apps just to watch a couple of games once throughout the year during the season? That makes no sense to me. It's like we're already getting taxed to hell for Sunday ticket. Now you're finna make us pay extra just to watch one game on Peacock and 2 on Netflix? Just for me to unsubscribe the next day? Like, why would that as a consumer make me want to watch the NFL on Christmas Day instead of college football? And I'm a diehard Pittsburgh Steelers fan. I have not missed a Steelers game in 5 years. But when they play the Ravens this year, it'll be my first Steelers game that I don't watch. Because I'm not about to pay $15 or whatever it costs to get a Netflix subscription for 1 month. And no, I don't have Netflix because I don't need Netflix. I have Amazon Prime and I got HBO Max. Like, if you would have made some of these games on HBO Max, that would be understandable. But let's not act like all of us are using Peacock. I'm pretty sure a small majority of us use Peacock. So it's just, I'm just so fed up with the NFL going this whole streaming route. It's just like, I understand if you're going to have maybe a game or two on Paramount Plus or Peacock. But when you're just making all these different games be available on Amazon Prime and Peacock and Netflix, it just becomes a hassle and you inconvenience me as a consumer. And this isn't coming from somebody that's an old head. I'm 22 years old and I get frustrated having to go through all these loopholes to watch these damn games where I just want to turn on my Xbox and just watch some damn football without having to spend money. Like, why are you trying to make me pay to watch the game that I love? Didn't I not already put enough money into your pockets when I buy merchandise? When I buy tickets to go to games? Like, aren't you guys not making enough money off me? Like, how much money do you need from me? I guess it's true what Lil Wayne says, too much money ain't enough money, but it is a giant inconvenience. At this point, you might as well put two Black Friday games on Tubi. You might as well try to find if you can get your little partnership with Tubi. They ain't really got too much else on there worth watching. You might as well throw a few Black Friday NFL games on there. At least I won't have to get taxed for a Tubi subscription. I'm just saying, I get that it's a corporate world. I don't need you guys to lecture me. I perfectly understand that. All I'm saying is, I would like on Christmas Day to turn on Chiefs, Texans, Ravens, Steelers and not have to pay $15, $20 to watch it. I'm just saying. Is that me asking too much? It's like now I'm already about to pay $400 this year for Sunday ticket. And now you're about to make me pay additional $35 to watch these games for one day out the year on Peacock and Netflix? Just for me to unsubscribe once they're over? I'm good, NFL. I'm good. You're making enough money off me. You're not about to make any more off me. You got it. I just will watch the college football playoffs instead of the 2 Christmas matchups that you're going to pay me to watch. How selfish do you have to be as a business to put your consumer through all this? All I want to do is watch football and enjoy my holidays. And instead, you're about to make me take some of my Christmas money or my Christmas bonus that I have to use to pay for a subscription fee? Now, I get if you already have Netflix, this isn't no problem for you. But I know a good amount of people who don't have Netflix because they don't watch movies like that, or they just have HBO Max. If you have HBO Max, why do you need Netflix? Because HBO Max may have a better collection of movies and TV shows than what Netflix may have. So I'm just saying, like, at this point, you might as well just go ahead and pay for the tickets to go ahead and watch the games in person. Because it seems like that's a lot more cheaper than trying to enjoy the game from the comfort of your home. Like, it's a shame how all I want to do is watch football on Christmas, drink some hot chocolate, enjoy my holidays, and be cuddled up under the covers in the heat. You feel me? And watch some Christmas football. But like, you about to make me pay $15, $20 for it, like you're already not making enough money off me. I am so good, NFL. You will not get another dollar off me, especially if I'm paying $400 to $500 for that damn Sunday ticket package. Unbelievable. Like, and what, I got one more thing I gotta say before I move on here. I got an Xbox Series X that I bought last year, and the NFL app doesn't even work on that thing. And I didn't even talk about NFL Plus. Don't even get me started on that. I gotta pay $10, $15 a month just to watch some replays? What are we doing? You guys, I get that. Once again, I understand it's a corporatized industry that we're in. It's all about making money. I get that. But at this point now, it's so ridiculous. You're basically making me pay for something that used to be free. Now you got to pay to watch the games now? Yeah, like I said, eventually, I wouldn't be surprised if we end up seeing 2 Black Friday games being played on Tubi. The NFL is just getting so cash hungry. Like, they're already not making enough money as it is. I hope that the college football playoffs really hurts the NFL revenue-wise and ratings-wise so they can change their thinking with this. Because let's be honest, bro, if it's more easier to watch these college football playoffs on ESPN and we don't have to pay for it, we're going to watch that instead if we don't feel like paying $15, $20 a month for Netflix. And I seen something a few days ago that said that Netflix and HBO and Hulu are all planning on teaming up to come together to have like a bundle package where you can pay $70, $80 a month and get access to all of the streaming platforms for a set price. Like, are you kidding me, bro? Streaming and cutting the cord has been for the worst. When they first cut the cord with cable, I thought it was the best thing in the world. But now, with me actually being an adult, it's a giant inconvenience. You know, it's funny how my people used to always say, man, JT, don't be in a rush to grow up. Because once you're an adult, you're going to start running into some different problems that you wish you weren't going to have to deal with when you were younger. And if this is the problems that they were talking about, me having to pay to watch football on Thanksgiving and Christmas Day, yeah, please let me go back to being a kid. I'm begging you, just let me have at least one Christmas Day to enjoy being a kid again, when I can flip on my TV with my remote, go to CBS and NBC and Fox, and watch all the games for free without additional cost.